One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Amon G. Carter Stadium in Fort Worth, home to the TCU Horned Frogs. As we'll see the number 12 team in the country, the Houston Cougars. And the Horned Frogs will kick it away to start. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Cougars offense has the ball first today. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to...
Oh, he's got some space. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Making a play like that to open the drive can really get the momentum going. First down from the 43. Still looking on the move. First down and more. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme, there is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Fires to the big fella. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And the Cougars have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
It's great to have a physical offensive line that you can count on, that you can just lean on them up front and fall forward and get first downs. Man, what a comfortable, what a nice spot to be in if you're an offensive coordinator.
He's got him. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. The Cougars trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Wants to throw. It's Odom. Fires to the end zone. A strike downfield. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. The Cougars come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Sends it back in motion. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. That's reeled in. It's Harper. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Out of the gun to give to the back. And they'll get enough for the first down, and that's how things will come to a close here in the first quarter. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. They're going to go right back to him on first down. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off. And really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
Some crossing routes are designed to beat man coverage, but that one worked out pretty well in zone. Nice job by the QB and receiver being on the same page, finding a soft spot, and getting the completion.
Houston is moving it quickly down the field. Looking to pass. It's Odom. Pulls it in. It's Davis. He gets it into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 48.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And this offense is clicking, everything's moving, and the guy carrying the football, I mean, he is carrying the rock. Like, this is a guy he's setting this tone for this game, creating some balance on this offense. This offense is going to be a handful.
Yeah, David, I'd love to sit here and say, well, the offensive coordinator is just one step ahead of his counterpart across the field. That's not it. Right now, this offensive line is establishing the line of scrimmage, and you mentioned the back. He right now is running with authority on this drive.
Finds his man. It's Davis. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. A great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yardage.
And the Cougars are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll send the back in motion. Grab behind the line. It's Davis. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston.
And the offense slips the running.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Give to the back. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up one to the 35. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to throw, it's Odom. Looking left. He makes a catch. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Houston getting set, looking at 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Clark.
And how many first downs is that, guys? On this drive alone, this defense has got to find a way to get off the field. They're playing way too many snaps.
To the air on first down. Steps away to find some room. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Well, man, this quarterback is fast. You saw that on his ability to scramble around, but he wasn't fast enough to outrun that hit. And it was the hit that caused the incompletion.
They just keep firing. Finds a spot in the middle. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Houston going up tempo. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Harper. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you...
And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but... Houston sending the offense back onto the field. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll try to make it 4 for 4. Makes the grab. It's Davis. They're now out across the 40, and he's out of bounds at the 42. The Cougars in a good spot here with 2nd and short. To the air. It's Odom. Gets it out quickly. Still on his feet at the 45. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here. Just don't take a negative play. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. And this one splits the uprights. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Motion from the back. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Davis. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Wants to go up top. The pass falls incomplete, and that'll be the final play of this quarter. That's the end of the period, and Houston has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. After swapping ends of the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Here's the pressure. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable in run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them.
Here comes the Houston offense once again. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. That's caught. It's Davis. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. New set of downs after the completion. Leaves it with the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Cougars now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Back to throw, it's Odom. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. The marker is at the 35, and they need to get it there to convert 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. The critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
You know, you always talk about risk-reward. Gambling and going for it with the lead on 4th down right there and getting it, the reward could be winning the game. That was an unbelievable play. And how about this coaching staff putting their faith in their players to come up with the execution and make it happen?
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49.
Man, we needed that so bad. We needed the football. Had to get a stop. Forcing a turnover. Best case scenario. Offense back on the field, trailing in the fourth quarter. Time to go win it.
The Houston offense ready to go back to work. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Wide receiver going in motion. Dropping back, it's Odom. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, it was a good throw, it was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Zings it complete to the right. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They have the lead in a one-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big-time risk on 4th down. Hauls it in, the 1st down and more. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
That was such a risky call. With the lead late in the game, to go for it on 4th down, that could have been disaster if they don't get it. But with the conversion, now the question, is that enough to ice this thing and win the game?
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the 1st down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Looking to pick up a 1st down on 3rd and short from the 43. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. Looking to pick up a 1st down on 3rd and short from the 43. They'll run it from the gun. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. That's why a good running game is a coach's and quarterback's best friend when you're trying to put the lid on the game. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few 1st downs, and get a W.
Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
And these short yardage situations, it all comes down to the up front. Like, who can win the battle up front? Can you get a hat on the hat? And they do. This offensive line, they get on the deep.
Breaks into the open. What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game. A 1st down run on the doorstep. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They'll use the timeout, 6 seconds left on the clock. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys deliver.